What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
I hate this. The pressure when now that we know, we tell you to record, but now that you're recording, I feel a lot of pressure.
This is your own fault. I was always set up saying, okay, are we ready? Here we go. Now we'll start it. But you said, no, there's so much good content before you push the record button.
Not this time.
Let's make sure we air that. So here we go. We're airing everything.
Well, I think we can be truthful with our wonderful listeners to the podcast that, we record this after our show.
We do.
Yes.
Right.
And so after 3.5, 4 hours, we're tired.
Yeah, we're a little sleepy, you know?
So maybe we should just all be calm and relaxed.
Oh, that's
and
a good
just
idea.
Chill out
Okay,
right
here,
now.
let me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, everybody, let's be.
Oh.
Hey, I'm relaxed.
I am annoyed.
That didn't work. It did not work.
I still have to go to yoga with Brady sometime.
Yeah. Oh, I would love that.
Can I ever relax naturally? Or will I just be kind of giggling
If
with
there's
you the whole
ever a
time?
time, you'll be able to. If this would be it. Yoga
It's
would
not.
be it.
No, it's not relaxing.
No.
It's not
It
like a
is.
massage.
If, however-
you're getting your ass kicked the whole time.
If, however,
end.
you did the yoga that you and I went to,
that would
that
be
would
relaxing.
be relaxing. He could relax at that one.
Sure.
And I don't think you wouldn't be giggling. You would feel really awkward if you started giggling.
Yeah.
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 Because other people are
'Cause I
taking it
also
pretty
don't giggle,
seriously.
maybe? I
Well,
don't
there's
know.
that too.
Yeah,
Not a
but,
big
like
giggler.
hot yoga itself is not that relaxing. By the end of it, you're just like you're zonked, which that's relaxing
Yeah,
because
at
you're
the
so
end, you
tired.
relax,
Yeah,
but-
but like the you're just so sweaty and
All right. Well, we should do it as a group one time.
I think that's
Yeah.
fun.
Go
that
to
is a fun
yoga.
idea. I'd
Yeah.
love to.
Although I think I would look terrible against you guys. So because you've all done it before.
Yeah, but who cares?
Who cares? It doesn't take you long.
I mean, but Brady's the only one that's kind of a yogi out of all of us.
Yeah. I
And
prefer
even
Pilates.
still, I don't really go that often.
Matt
So you still
Pilates.
do Pilates?
I love Pilates. It's one of my favorite forms of exercise.
When's the last time you did Pilates?
Not that long ago. I did like a 10-minute video on YouTube. You can find free videos on YouTube. And actually, I have like passes to a gym near my place that does mat Pilates often and yoga.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I'll switch it up
What's the
once in a
difference
while.
with Pilates? Like, what is Pilates?
Pilates, you're using your own body weight as mat Pilates anyway. It's like just how you
Who's
turn
Matt?
your leg like Matt.
That's his name. Yeah, Matt
exactly.
Pilates.
Matt
Okay.
Pilates is amazing. It's just turning your bodies in different ways and moving it that you're working your muscles out. And I've never been so sore than when I've done Pilates and you don't lift a single weight. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Guess what my new nickname is?
Matt Pilates.
Matt Pilates.
Pilates.
Yeah.
I love that.
MP.
If I was a detective, that would be my name.
Yes,
Yeah,
Matt
nice one.
Pilates.
Pilates.
Detective
Matt
Matt
Pilates.
Pilates. Yes.
It's so good.
I love it.
It's very believable.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, any name in front of Pilates works.
Yeah?
You could be Brian Pilates, Dave Pilates,
Sure.
Sean
You're right.
Pilates.
My brothers.
Yeah.
You know my brothers.
Now, let's
Matt,
say
Dave, and Sean.
if you're a woman, would that work as well? Could you be
Sally
Janet Pilates.
Janet Pilates?
Yeah, you're
Jennifer
right.
Pilates?
It
Yes.
feels very Italian. It's all
Yeah.
Tony Pilates.
I don't want to mess with Tony Pilates.
Nope.
There you go. All
We
right.
got there, guys. We got there.
We did it.
Let's begin the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
You have probably heard about an elaborate Halloween decoration that is so scary that like people call 911 and what have you.
Yeah.
But this is new. Firefighters in upstate New York were called to a house fire. That's exactly what it looks like from outside. But it was just really impressive Halloween decorations with fake flames lit up in the
yeah,
windows.
yeah.
So the fire department posted a video of it, and they're apparently cool with it remaining up. They said, to our surprise, this was an amazing Halloween decoration. This display will be up every Friday and Saturday night for the public's entertainment until the end of October.
I mean, that's really cool that they could do that.
Yeah.
I don't. If someone says, "Hey, describe a Halloween house,"
Yeah, a house on
fire is not Halloweeny to me. That's just
Right.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
hell. Hell,
exactly.
the devil, yeah.
And you've got a skeleton in the
Spooky,
window,
scary.
and
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
flames all around it. Oh, yeah, that's spooky
I
to
think
me.
it's pretty fun.
It's still, I mean, good.
It's responsible. They're only doing it on Fridays and
Yes.
Saturdays. You know, they're making
Yeah.
like a show out of it. I think this is great.
But what happens if there actually is a fire? Then no one will know. It'll be the house that called Wolf.
That's true.
Can I tell the story about what I did recently?
What did you do?
Absolutely.
Boy, yeah.
So I have a neighbor. Shout out to Steph. And she is like Halloween obsessed. Everything Halloween. She does DIY everything. Decorates. Like she just put up her decorations and
yes.
it's unbelievable what she does. So
Yes.
every time I
Steph.
see, yes, on Instagram. anything Halloween related, I send it to her via DM, right? So I see this this 2.5-minute video on how to make a skeleton candle using only decorations from the dollar store. And that's what it says on like the still.
Yeah.
So I click send to, and I click Steph, and we never heard back from her or anything, and that's fine, never expected to. But then I'm going through my DMs and I see him like, Steve Jones. Who's like our VP of everything in the company.
He's like
This
the
guy's
big boss.
so high up.
Yeah.
And he works out in Toronto. Like we see him maybe once a year.
Yeah.
Like anyway, I sent it to him by accident.
Steph and Steve. Yeah.
We had never spoken via DM before. He must have been so
Would you
confused.
DM him on Instagram?
On
or-
Instagram.
Okay.
So I sent it this video where it's
Okay.
like learn how to make a skeleton candle.
And there's no
using
history. That's the best part.
Yes.
It's not like it was like a recent
No.
chat.
It's the first time he gets anything from me.
And
Anyway,
the response?
The response was, so I wrote him and I said, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. I can't believe I sent this to you. I have a friend, Steph, and I obviously clicked Steve
Yeah.
instead. And I didn't, and I said, anyway, let me know if you make the candles.
And what did he reply? Did he get back to you?
He did not for a while, so I was like, oh,
God.
Yeah.
But no, he did respond, and he said, oh, this is too funny. I just assumed you had been hacked,
See,
but glad.
what
yeah.
you should have done in that moment, because it was very funny, you should have just let it be.
Right.
Just to
just
see
let it
how
go, yeah.
he would have responded.
But he saw
to
it.
that.
He had
He
already
didn't
seen it, and
respond.
he didn't respond. So I was afraid he thought like I was
We should
losing
all
my
send-
mind.
Well, this is my wife was saying, here's what you should do. You should all just like sporadically
Yeah.
randomly send him Halloween ideas and not
Halloween-
say anything.
Or do we do candle making? Because that's even more
That's very
random.
funny. For each holiday
Steve.
at Christmas,
Oh,
here's
that's
how
great.
to make Christmas
Okay.
candles.
It's the long con.
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. So I'm going to put this in, or do I do Thanksgiving, or is that too quick?
No, that's great.
No, now's the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
why don't I send it to him right now?
Okay, are you going to do candle specific or just decorations?
I'll do Thanksgiving candle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But, no,
But-
the candle he'll catch on too quick.
Okay,
I
so
think it should be something
Like
Thanksgiving.
how to make your own homemade turkey,
Yeah, exactly.
whatever.
He's going to
something.
catch on immediately. he's not an idiot.
No.
So he's going to know when Brady sends him a Thanksgiving tip, he's going to know.
How long ago did you send this?
Oh, it was like a week and a half ago,
Okay,
maybe?
so that's enough of a buffer
It
that
is.
if Brady sends,
Brady never sends him anything.
Yeah, no, we
Brady
don't chat.
randomly sends him a
don't chat at
Thanksgiving
all.
tip. He's going to
all right,
know.
let's see what happens.
Should we
Send
do
him
for
something
Christmas?
Thanksgiving.
I could send like something for like, I don't know, December 15th. And I'll send like Christmas candles. Should
Okay.
we go long con, or should I just do it now?
Yeah, do the Thanksgiving now.
Okay, all right. I got to find a Thanksgiving.
It's like a really good recipe.
Like
how to make the
one of those kids like in school with the hand turkeys.
That's
Okay.
not bad, yeah.
How to make a hand turkey using only things
Yeah.
from the dollar store.
Oh, so everything is going to be dollar store tips. That's good.
Anyway, thank God he had a sense of humor
Okay,
about
yeah, I'll
it. Yeah.
send this and I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Please. You know
What?
he's in his office in Toronto going, I'm paying this show how much?
Yeah. And listening and thinking, they don't think I'm going to get it?
What am I, an idiot?
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
The background you choose for your Zoom call
Yeah.
can significantly impact first impressions.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
I was just
totally.
going to say it's probably not news to you, but here's the surprising thing. It turns out that the busier your background is, the better. You would think the duller, the better, but no, the busier. Researchers from Durham University found that those involved in a video conference show a preference for settings featuring bookcases and houseplants. Those items were determined
Brady,
to
look at
convey.
that.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
I just need a bookcase.
Like as opposed to just plain white?
Exactly,
Yeah,
just
okay.
to
Yeah,
a
that makes
wall or
sense.
whatever. It conveys.
Whenever I see the plain white, it looks like you're in hostage
Yeah,
video.
it does.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, where in your house do you have that?
I remember everybody saying when we first started Zooming, like the beginning of the pandemic, it looked like I was in my bathroom sitting on the toilet because there was like a perfectly positioned window behind me. And it really did. The more I looked at it, I'm like, oh my God, it does look like I'm sitting on
Yeah.
the toilet. Anyway, having these things, that aura, it conveys an aura of trustworthiness and competence. The team said that we should not only consider displaying books and plants in the background of our video calls, we should also remember to smile.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I catch myself and like, oh God, I
Yeah.
like it look like I'm angry.
But you
Yeah.
also don't want to be sitting there with a goofy smile on your
No.
face all the time.
No.
That's true.
It looks weird.
I
Yeah.
know some of our staff members, our coworkers, over the last little while have been buying the ring lights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brand new. I mean, we're 3 years into this, whatever
Yeah.
this Zoom
Yeah.
stuff is, and they just got them recently. But I have to say, they look good. The ladies
Oh, yeah.
we meet with on Wednesdays,
Oh man,
Brady.
yeah. If you
They
have
look
that,
good.
it's a game changer.
Is
That
it
light-
really?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they make
What
a
does it
huge
do?
difference. Oh, it just evens out your light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's
You
so
really
it's a
should
ring,
buy
so
one.
there's-
It's on Amazon. They're
Yeah.
like
It's like
I don't know,
$20.
$20.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
And
make a
it's
huge
like,
difference.
It's like night and day.
As far as like how bright it is, or how your skin looks, or how everything.
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 It's just
Everything, eh?
better quality
Yeah.
all
I think
around.
Derek has one.
What?
Why
Yeah.
would he have one?
He does because he does.
For his
Especially,
vlog?
yeah, for his vlog. No, for he does a lot for
TikTok?
TikTok, yeah. No, he teaches a lot, and
Dancing.
during the during the pandemic, he was doing a lot of his videos for lessons for the website where he works. In fact, all on video. So he had
You didn't notice if he has one or not?
No,
you don't
I'm
tell...
pretty sure I saw one in the garage. I'm pretty sure there's one in there.
So
Okay.
it's a big circle.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Well,
He
then
does
bring
have
it in
one.
next time you're
Mind
on
you, it's
one of
just
the
sitting
meetings.
there. I should use it.
When you
Totally
see
forgot.
it, you'll never not use it
Yeah.
again.
Because,
Oh, yeah.
Again, people look normal.
You know
Yeah.
what I've been doing lately is lighting candles in the background. It's nice for an ambiance. When you have a meeting and it feels like it might be stressful, I light some candles. I
Okay.
put my air diffuser on.
How
Wow.
many meetings
Little
are you
eucalyptus
on?
Yeah,
in
what is
there.
going on?
Very
I
stressful.
volunteer
So
and
many meetings,
I sit on the board and I have a lot of meetings in that way, Zoom meetings.
Oh,
So
okay.
now I light some candles and I have my diffuser on, some eucalyptus in the air. You know,
Yeah, because that really helps when people can, smell eucalyptus on the Zoom call.
I smell it. It calms me. And it brings me into like
I think
nice
my
zen
background's
feeling.
okay. I'm in my office.
Yeah,
and,
yours is good.
I have curtains and a blind. And
Yeah,
I think
you just want to have something.
that's all you can see.
Something
Not
that's
a
not
wall.
messy, you know?
Yeah.
You broadcast mainly from a spare room, right, Rush, when
Basically,
you were doing it?
it's a spare room office
But
thing,
you were
so-
also covered in couch cushions.
I was covered at that point. So now if I do one, there's shelving behind me, and
Yeah.
I've got some old radios in the back corner. So
And you would make your setup like every day, wouldn't you? Or did you keep those
No, I kept
cushions
it-
there
I
the
kept
whole
it set
time?
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I
all
kept
right.
it set up. They were on
Oh,
bar stools.
I don't want to go back to that.
No.
You know what
Oh,
I think
God, that
about
was
that? I
awful.
hate it so much. In the moment, it was like different and exciting. You felt like you were being safe and all these things. Like if I ever had to go back to broadcasting from a large box in my kitchen,
Yeah. It was a weird time.
It was
It
so
was-
weird.
yeah.
Brady, I have to give compliments to you and your Zoom
Thank
shot.
you.
Because we do often meet on Zoom during
Yeah.
the day. And you have a great corner shot.
Yeah, it's like it's our second bedroom, I guess, but it's quite a small room. So that's where
But it looks
that's my
big.
closet in
Yeah.
the back.
Oh,
that you
wow.
see those sliding doors. That's where like all my clothes are. So I got to make sure that those are always closed. I got to
It
make sure
feels
that there's
like
no-
you're in New York City when I'm talking
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
it
you.
does. Like in this cool,
Yeah.
super
Thank you.
cool.
Yeah, it's a very like
condo.
modern condo that we
Yeah.
have.
Like you have this modern, cool condo and Russia's under couch
Yeah.
cushions.
It's a fort.
And I'm in a box.
Yeah.
Well, they literally looked homeless. I've got blankets hanging
Yeah,
over it.
it's true.
For sound.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
terrible. Yeah.
It was so funny, your little box. And then that's getting isolated.
Hang on.
Yep.
And it was in your kitchen, and sometimes you'd leave your kitchen and we'd see you making coffee and doing
Yes.
dishes from the night before.
Oh,
and
you'd hear me. Like, I'd
Yeah.
go get out of my fort. I called it a fort because it was literally a fort.
Yeah.
And on the weekends, we were wild and we'd pin up the blankets so that we could see through the house. Otherwise, you couldn't. And because the sound was so terrible, I had to work on something. So I had pillows stuffed in this giant TV box.
Right.
And I colored the back with our logo because I
Okay.
wanted it to look good. And I had blankets hanging from the ceiling on either side. So Derek would have to crawl into my fort to do his Zoom meetings. We had a printer on there. We didn't eat at the table for months.
Can you imagine for I don't know, for a lifetime now, we've made fun of people with like tinfoil hats thinking, oh, you're crazy.
Yeah.
And then somebody walked into Jenny Broadcasting
that.
to whomever that was in a little box.
Yeah.
She would look crazy.
It's true.
You know what? It's true. But it was a great icebreaker for Derek. They'd be like, where are you?
why did Derek have to go in the kitchen box?
Because it took so much to move the blankets because the way they were pinned to the ceiling.
it was a laptop, right? Just take the laptop and go somewhere else.
No, because we had to hardwire everything in. So we were sharing a laptop at
It,
that
would,
time.
it was easier at that point
Yeah.
for him
Okay.
to just use
Just
that
to
than
leave
dismantle everything. I
there.
get it.
Yeah, exactly. It was so ridiculous.
I mean, there was no reason not to. It's not like you were having anybody over.
No,
so
no,
whatever.
exactly.
But your job lent the craziness
Yes.
Yeah, his did
to
not.
that.
No.
His did not at
No.
all.
He's a golf pro sitting in a giant box.
Fort.
Yeah.
It was a fort.
Why is
A
he in
blanket
there?
fort.
I think I would have said, I'm going to go and check out another pro.
Yeah.
You take care, okay?
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
That time of the morning where we spin the wheel of fun. Does anybody mind if I spin? Too?
By all means.
Yeah, you
for
can spin.
sure.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Guys, it's a new game. Let's do it. Because, well, everyone knows that silence is golden. Now it's time to play the 3-second rule.
No.
I
On
like
the
it.
morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, Brady.
Okay.
What is this new
Yeah,
game?
what?
How do
Yeah.
we play?
I love this idea because sometimes you just need to take a step back and just really go slowly. So we created a game. It's called the 3-second rule, and very simple. You guys have just like random sentences in front of you there, and you're just going to read one at a time your sentences. Just take a 3-second pause between each word.
Okay.
Oh, 3 seconds is a long
It's
time.
3
It
seconds
is.
is a long time. So I don't know if you want a timer necessarily, but just feel it out. 3 seconds.
I've got a
Count
clock
it.
in front of me.
Okay. Yeah.
I can help count with you guys. I can give you my
Sure.
finger count.
Like
Okay.
you can like point when it's when they
Yes.
have to say. Okay.
And we just say the sentence, but say the first word.
yeah.
Silence. Second
Second
word.
word.
Silence.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So
it's just to
awkward.
really like slow things.
You hate
down.
this
I
already?
hate this so much. And who? So is there a winner?
Oh, we'll see.
A person who
Yeah,
does
Brady's
no, I
that?
think
running the
it's
game.
mostly it's just to slow things
Okay.
down. I think it's,
Okay,
it's
should I
nice
turn
for the
over my
listener.
first?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here we go.
and I'll turn the music off so we can really like bask in it.
Great.
Okay, all right.
So do you want me to just point at you when you say your next word?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll fill it out.
Meghan Markle's petticoat. Is it petticoat?
Petticoat.
Yeah, petticoat. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I
Okay.
think that's pretty good.
Okay,
yeah.
that was
Okay.
good. Yeah. Okay.
Lame.
Okay.
What is this game?
What is? I don't
That's
understand.
okay. It's just to take
Okay.
time, to just slow down. I think
Yeah.
it's
All right.
important to-
Okay,
yeah.
this is a simple one. Okay,
Yeah,
here we
3
go.
seconds.
Okay, and honey, bees, honey.
That's good. Perfect.
What is
Okay.
happening? I
Cool.
don't-
Jenny, if you can not laugh though during that,
Oh.
like
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't make any noise.
No
Oh.
laughing.
That's
no
okay.
laughing.
You hate it. You
yeah.
hate.
Also,
Oh my
Rush, that
God.
wasn't quite long enough. We really want to stretch these out. Okay.
Oh, sure.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
mm,
Okay. So Jenny, go ahead.
Watch that
A little slower.
lemon squirt.
Oh,
Why did I get the lemon squirt one?
oh,
What's wrong with that?
you got it. Hey, you barely got the last word out, but you did.
Yeah.
She was making noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
couldn't
think
help
let's
it.
do another round.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
go. Let's go. Another round.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
Candy. Cane. Forest. What does that mean?
Okay.
It's the candy cane forest from the movie Elf.
Is it really? Okay, I didn't know what that
I
was.
think it's from Candyland, but that's okay.
Okay, for me.
All right. Okay. I like this one.
Next up.
Okay. Here we go. Brush
Sorry.
your teeth.
Nice.
Okay.
Longer
Was
though,
that
guys.
3 seconds?
Yeah,
Three
that
seconds.
wasn't 3
That
seconds.
felt really
Jenny,
quick.
you really need to like go longer. Okay.
Okay.
Go longer. Really,
All right.
really feel it out.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, here
All
we
right,
go.
go ahead.
Oh,
What? But long pauses,
Okay.
Jenny. Go ahead. Really, really,
And
really
you can't
long.
laugh.
Yeah, no laughing.
I can't.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to redo it. Go ahead.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Dick.
You're
Okay,
laughing.
you
have
know,
to
you'll
start
have to
again.
start
Oh,
again.
don't
Again.
make me do it again. Dick. Clark.
There's too much laughing from the top.
Okay,
From the
yeah,
top.
okay,
No,
okay.
Jenny, there's too much
Yeah.
laughter.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Dick. Clark is dead.
Dead. I'm sure, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Last round.
Yeah, last round.
This is not fair.
Why?
What?
Oh, I want yours.
But it's just random. There's
Uh-huh.
a random piece
Yeah.
of paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mahler, go ahead.
Brown paper
Oh, slow down.
bag.
Okay. All right.
Nice. Well done. No laughter.
Come
It was flawless. Okay. Rush, go ahead.
No, stretch this out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Stop the tomfoolery.
Oh, good.
Really good.
I got that out.
Your
Yeah.
3 seconds
Yeah.
were good.
Yeah,
3 seconds.
and you were
Yeah.
super articulate
Yeah.
with it too. All right,
Okay.
Jenny, wrap it up. Give us
All
the best
right.
one, the longest pauses we've had this whole time. What?
What?
All right. Really long pauses.
There's no way.
What? I had tomfoolery.
I know.
That
That's a
wasn't
tough
easy.
word.
And you didn't stumble.
No.
Tough to
no.
enunciate.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, God, okay. I can't do it. You guys try and say that word
It's
on
just
your
random
own.
words. It's
Yeah.
random words.
It's just the game.
Yeah, come on, 3 second rule. It's a brand new game. I want this to work, please.
Anal.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She's making noise.
I need to do this in one shot. I can't.
No, you
No,
that's not the
it's
game.
a 3 second
Yeah,
rule.
you have to
Yeah.
do the pauses. Okay.
Okay.
I'll time you through here.
Yeah.
Okay, just say the first word and then you can't say anything else.
Oh. Anal.
Okay, no, you
made
didn't
noise.
laugh.
From the
No,
top.
you have to do it
You
again.
made too much noise.
No.
All right,
Oh,
last shot
bless
here. You're
him.
going to lose
Okay.
the game.
Yeah.
Don't lose the game.
All right,
Oh
here we
my
go,
God.
Jenny.
Anal. Retentive. Person.
Okay.
Hey!
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think she won, though.
No.
Come
I think
on.
it was Rush.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Rush was
Yeah.
very
And
he was
Rush, you
articulate.
purposely made me do it for like 5 seconds.
I don't know what
not
you're
true.
talking about.
Swear.
That's-
I
no.
think tomfoolery is the one that won it for me.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You were so good, and there was no laughter at all.
No.
It was great.
I took
Rush
it
is the winner
seriously.
today.
Yeah.
It was 3 seconds after anal, Jenny.
Yeah, right.
Don't isolate that.
Anyway, we'll play again tomorrow.
Okay, good.
Never again. Never again.
That was fun.
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Sweating. My throat hurts
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah.
I think because I was trying to stop laughing.
Sure.
Right.
No.
Stop from laughing, you know,
Yeah.
like so.
That's what anal does to you.
I can't.
There you go. Brand new game.
Oh,
3
God.
second rule.
Yeah.
On the morning hot tub.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Mahler's really, really fun facts. So fun.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so here we go. This is so neat. I'm going to give you the first half of this fun fact.
Okay.
And then you're really going to have to work hard on the second half.
all right.
The time when the largest percentage of the world is sleeping is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Isn't that
interesting.
neat?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess,
Okay.
yeah. We're, okay,
A lot
cool.
of people over like
Yeah.
in Asia, right?
Sure.
For example.
So the time when the most amount of people in the world are sleeping, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I need to know from you guys what percentage of people in the world are sleeping at that hour.
Oh, boy.
What percentage of the
Percentage.
world
Yeah.
is sleeping at that time? Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great question.
Isn't that fun? And I think it's one of those fun facts you'll share at parties and take with you forever.
Yeah, because there can be.
I would love to see what you guys come up with.
I've got
this
an
one.
answer, and I've underlined it, and it didn't take me
okay.
long.
All right. I think it's going to be a quick one today on Mahler's Fun Facts. Jenny, you have something?
I do.
And Brady,
Okay,
you're
yeah.
still thinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna circle.
Are you
it.
sleeping right
No, I'm
now?
blocking it in. Yeah, a little bit.
All right, Rush, what say you? What percentage of the people in the world are sleeping at the 5 p.m. hour?
I said 61%.
Oh.
I blocked that in here.
I think that's really high.
I feel like that's quite high as well.
Yeah.
I do. I do think it's quite high.
Okay.
But I mean, even if you think about it, in this time zone, there's a lot of people sleeping then.
Okay, but think about it. You only sleep about a third of the day, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Jenny,
I-
what say you?
I said 15%.
15, 1-5.
Oh, no, that's way too low.
Which one?
But you might have $1 though.
What are you, Goldilocks?
Yeah.
That's way too high. That's way too low. It's
not
this one's
porridge,
just
Brady.
right.
Right.
And my guess is going to be just right in the middle. I said 41%.
41%.
Yeah.
Interesting. Does anyone feel super confident with their guess?
I do feel confident because I feel like 15% of the world's population is still really high when you think about it. And there's a lot of people who might be asleep
So
at
you
6
think
o'clock
then-
but not 5.
You
or
think then 85% of the world is awake at that point?
not awake, but just sleeping. But
But
most
no,
people are sleeping at that
if
point.
15% are sleeping,
Yeah.
that means
Yeah.
85% are awake.
Is awake.
Right, but they may go to
that's-
bed a little bit later. They may go to bed a little bit earlier, or
There's
not
a
earlier,
lot of
later.
people that would be sleeping at the same time. All of India, all of China, all of like very populated
There we
areas.
go. Yes,
would
very
be
I
populated.
don't know.
around
We'll
the
see,
same
guys.
time.
We'll see.
Okay, Jenny has the lowest guess at 15%. Brady likes his porridge just right at 41%. And Rush shooting up a little bit more at 61% of the world.
Yeah.
All right, the time when the largest percentage of the world is sleeping is 5 p.m. What percentage of the people in the world are sleeping in that hour? Mind-blowing time. 75%.
How about that?
Yeah.
How
Oh
about
my God,
that?
sorry.
75%.
Terrible
How
guess.
about that?
And I was the most confident.
Yes, you
You
were.
were very, very confident.
I felt pretty good with mine, and I'm the winner.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 people in the world
That's
are
crazy.
asleep at 5
That is
p.m.
cool.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
crazy
cool.
stat.
Yeah.
And all of us are awake, but
Yeah.
it just goes to show how many people are in other parts of the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting too? That's when like a lot of North American sports are and stuff. When 75% of the people can't even consume their product at that
That's right.
time.
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
Wow.
And I think it's one of those ones you will take with you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a Mahler fun fact.
Mahler's really, really fun facts. So fun.
Yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
No.
No.
Now it's time to play Brady's on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
How we feeling? Great.
Well, we were.
Yeah.
We were feeling awesome.
It's everybody's favorite game. It's the game of joy. That's why
Nobody's
it's called
favorite.
the game of joy because it brings joy to the world. I make the rules every week. It's a different game, and they just got to do whatever I say. Guys, as you know, recently we all celebrated the 4-year anniversary of a cinematic masterpiece. Hustlers, starring J-Lo and Cardi B. Yeah, 4 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
I remember
Where is
that.
this
Remember
yeah.
going?
we celebrated, yeah.
We did,
It was
yeah.
about a bunch of women. They worked as strippers, and then they like robbed from their clients.
It's interesting that we didn't celebrate it by watching it.
I saw it.
Did you?
Yeah.
And?
It was not good.
That was
Not
a
good.
busy
Oh, okay.
I never saw it.
Gotcha.
It was based on a true story as well.
Yeah.
Neat.
Crazy.
Well, late last night, I was thinking about the movie Hustlers, as I usually do, because it's celebrating its 4-year anniversary, and it got me to thinking about strip club DJs.
Yeah.
Like that weird voice they use. And then I was thinking about just like hosting in general. And you guys called bingo numbers at an old folks home recently.
We did, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, let's combine those two things.
Okay, that's a weird
So
idea.
today, you guys are going to be competing to see who's the best strip club bingo calling DJ.
Strip club
Okay,
bingo calling DJ.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, so we're going to combine those two things.
You need to get more sleep.
So let's get a little bit sexy here. You guys each have some papers in front of you. We're going to go around the room. Give us your best strip club voice, your best strip club DJ voice as you flip over
is
your
there
Bingo
a
first
point
calling
page.
to us?
DJ or strip club? Or
Is there
all
a point
three?
to us doing this? I mean, this is obviously Jenny's game to win. She's the best one. So, I mean,
It's going to be so bad.
It's going to be great.
Oh, God.
It's going to be great.
So you want me to flip this over
yeah,
now?
flip
this paper?
this over, exactly.
Okay.
And just the first one's nice and easy.
I don't understand what the numbers. What does that mean?
What do you mean? It's bingo.
Oh, we're
I
calling
see.
bingo
Yeah, you're calling-
as...
Oh my
Bingo.
God. Okay.
Oh, this is uncomfortable.
Okay. I haven't been to a strip club in like,
yeah.
I don't know.
A couple weeks. Yeah, you got this.
I'm going to cringe.
right.
I know it.
Here we go. With me doing
Yeah.
this? Oh, yeah. All right, gentlemen, put your hands together for 067. That's 067, Stairway to Heaven.
That's okay. It's not bad.
That's not bad.
Pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, all right. All right, that was a game.
Why do they put on voices?
I don't know.
Yeah, why,
I don't know.
Or is it even a thing? Like, maybe they don't?
Okay,
No, they
Mr.
do.
Innocent.
Yeah, I've never been. I don't know.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
All right, well, there you go.
No.
Mahler wins.
Okay, Rush, let's go.
All right. Well, I mean, this is just a good bingo call here, okay? Gentlemen, let's hear you. B11. 11. Legs 11.
Hey, now, that's
There it is.
Oh, God.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Jenny.
really sell it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. Our next number, 66. 66, clickety click.
Okay, all right. It's a ding around the horn. Well done. But I think we should maybe step it up a little bit.
Well, I just want people to know that I was actually a bingo caller back
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And
And-
Mahler has a huge advantage because he's
He
a professional.
does.
That's true.
And the ones you've written for these guys are the ones I actually did at a real bingo hall.
I did a lot of research for this segment. I researched thoroughly. Guys, can you give me a really good dancer name? Maybe like a stereotypical dancer name.
Roxanne.
Oh, we got to write it down?
Or no, just whatever. Just give me a name. We'll all use the same one because I think what you should do is then introduce someone on stage. You know
no,
what I mean?
think we should all write our own here. I wrote
Okay,
one.
all right, perfect.
Okay,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can write your own.
Now I'm getting into it. Here we go.
Yeah, okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, little music change.
All right, gentlemen, don't forget the Hip of Beef Buffet is open at 11 a.m. Under the 071. Bang on the drum. Please put your hands together for destiny.
Hey!
That was good.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good. That's very good.
So dumb.
Okay.
Sorry to all the little kids listening to their name Destiny.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rush.
All right, gentlemen. G46. And she's up to her old tricks. 46. Please put your hands together for Sapphire.
Oh, my God.
Yep, that's
Oh,
the thing.
that's good. That's good. Oh, God, I hate this. Okay. Next number.
Your voice is so bad.
I hate it. Okay. Next number. Oh,
No, you got to address the gentleman.
oh,
That's what they
okay.
always do.
Sorry,
yeah.
right. Gentlemen.
There would be no one left in this strip club if you were the DJ.
Gone.
Everybody's gone. That is the least sexy thing.
Okay. Gentlemen, next number. 61. 61 Baker's Bun. Please put your hands together for Cinnamon.
Hey! Okay, one last super quick round.
God.
Guys, when we host things, sometimes it's not just like doing the bingo, but there's like other things going on as well, right? Other things that we got to mention on the microphone. So just take it away. Mahler, flip your thing over there.
Okay. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
All right.
you got this. Uh-huh.
Okay. Gentlemen. I don't even have music. I need some music. All right.
We're keeping it sexy.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hey, Mom, my song's getting played on the radio. All right, here we go. Gentlemen, does anyone have an iPhone charger? Please head over to the DJ booth now. And please put your hands together for Raven.
Oh, Raven's a good one. Yeah.
That is a good one. Do I need another name?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, God.
All right.
Jenny with an eye.
That's great.
Oh, God.
Okay. Gentlemen. Someone's lost a contact lens. Has anyone seen a contact lens? Please bring to the DJ booth immediately. And now, gentlemen, please put your hands together for Siren.
Siren.
I mixed it up there.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You broke character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the contact lens.
Oh, okay. Gentlemen, there's a black Buick in the parking lot blocking someone in. License plate KCPR 221. Can you please move your vehicle? Black Buick, license plate KCPR 221.
So sexy.
Please put your hands together, gentlemen, for Peaches.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
All right, I'll
I
package this up and send this around. Well
I
done.
have to tell all our wonderful listeners that myself, Rush, and Jenny hosted Brady's wedding.
Yeah.
And all Jenny did the entire time was talk about license plate
That's
numbers.
true.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I kept being the one people came up to, can you go? And I'm like, yeah. There's a car in the parking lot.
It was good.
License
great.
plate
That's all it
number.
was good for.
There you go, Brady's game of joy.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
So that time of year, scary movies, obviously Halloween just around the corner. We were talking just off the air about a movie called Barbarian.
Yeah.
And
How was it reviewed?
I think
It got
decent
really
reviews.
well. It did.
Decent
That's why
reviews.
we
Wow,
watched
93%.
it. Yeah,
Oh.
which is no.
Well, I can tell you
like
exactly
this.
what that means. If it's reviewed very well, if
Yes.
critics like it, if the majority of people think it's a good movie, Jenny will think it's terrible.
Derek
That's
hated
true.
it too.
Uh-huh.
In my defense.
And he also likes
It
cocktails,
was
just like you.
terrible.
Right, exactly.
Which-
I think Derek has
Stop
a
it.
poor taste in movies.
You
Like
do.
you guys are perfect for
Yeah.
each
Oh
other.
my God.
I didn't like the ending of Barbarian all that much, but I what I loved about it, it totally switched gears 2 times in that movie.
That's
It was
fun.
like 2 different movies.
That's cool.
Okay, that's what I've said to Derek so many times is I don't mind if the ending of a movie is terrible if I've enjoyed the ride.
Yes.
Right?
Didn't you find the first half like, wow, this is
It was good. The
Thank
first
you,
half
yes.
was good, totally. But then when the breastfeeding monster lady that had superhuman powers
Spoiler.
comes out,
Wow.
it is
Spoiler.
unbelievable. No,
Spoiler.
when she's trying to give the bottle and stuff, I'm like, come on.
anyway.
That's a big spoiler.
we
But I
don't-
understand what you're saying about the ride. Like, that's called the Game of Thrones.
No.
If the ending's not good,
Sure.
but the whole ride leading up to it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
people
but
would
it's
say that about
still-
the TV show Lost.
Sure.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the new one that's going to scare everybody is Exorcist Believer.
Yeah.
Right.
It opens in theaters, and it's going to be number 1 at the box office.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a direct sequel to the first movie.
Right.
So right after, ignore all the other sequels because they weren't great.
I will
Right.
say, no matter what, movie aside, the best horror movie theme. Like this
Oh,
is
it is
this
so good.
is the
It's
best.
pretty
It's
iconic.
really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So Jenny,
Yeah.
you're seeing this with your dad.
Yes.
And we thought, because you hit it out of the park every time,
Yeah.
you could narrate the trailer for
That's
us.
a great idea.
Great
Would you mind
idea.
doing that?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Well, at least I might know like a little bit more about this. You guys have made me narrate trailers for like Star Wars.
I don't
and...
know that you'll know anything about this.
No? Okay.
All right, Brady, can you send
Yeah,
no,
send
Jenny
it- send
the
it to her.
link?
Uh-huh.
Have you
I'm
seen
so
the trailer?
terrible. No, I saw the original.
This
Then
is the newest
the
one,
newest
The newest, yeah.
one? Okay. Okay, so
Wow.
I'm just going to open it up.
So
here.
And
now-
it's about 2 minutes. I think this is a great idea because a lot of people don't have time to see the trailer,
Thank
and
you.
now they're listening to us, and we get to illustrate it. We get
This is
to,
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, God. All right.
Okay.
A lot of people don't have time to watch it 2 minutes.
No, they don't
just
have time to watch the
They don't.
trailer. So this way, while they're driving,
Exactly.
Jenny can. It's
I'm going to break it down.
Yeah, she can paint the picture for you.
Sure,
Okay,
sure.
all right. So we got to start this
Okay.
at the same time because I'm going to start the volume. Okay, I'm going to
Okay.
have the volume behind. Okay, you
Okay,
ready?
here we go.
We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so there's a light on in a house, and then they're just showing, like the house is in disarray. Like there's stuff everywhere, and furniture is tipped over. Now we're upstairs, and the old lady that was the mom in the first one is peeking in the room. Well, there's somebody eating a Bible or something. And now she's looking at her, and she looks possessed, and she's looking at the old mom. and she's now she's about to lift off her bed. The curtains are moving. She has devil in her eyes. And she says, "Are you looking for Reagan?" Oh man. Oh, the cross just fell off the wall. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Now it's showing like the aerial view of the town. It looks very dead. Nothing's happening right now. There's a church. And now somebody's holding a Bible and a cross. Oh, the lady from Handmaid's Tale is in it. Okay, so she's there. And now there's two friends. They're hanging out. They're talking. They're showing their friendship. Dad says bye to daughter. They're just getting out of the car. Then, one of them is getting like baptized or something. Oh, door just slammed. Somebody's shaking. Somebody's shaking like violently. Now it looks like they're in a hospital. They think that they're possessed. Somebody's looking in a mirror. Oh boy, she has scars all over Handmaid's Tale lady's back. She looks confused. Now, oh my God, there's a little spinny thing on the wall. The old lady's talking to what might be a priest or somebody at a kitchen table. Somebody's slamming doors. Oh, the girl's under the bed. And now everybody looks confused. They're all looking at her and they don't know what's going on. Oh, she just popped up at the window and she's giving a real creepy look like she's possessed, which she clearly is. But they're like, maybe it's a medical issue, I'm pretty sure is what they're saying. Now they've discovered like a weird cross thing on the floor of a house. Now they're both chained to chairs. There's a priest. He's ready to like do his thing, I'm pretty sure. She's laughing at them. She's mocking them, the possessed one. Mocking them, needs help. She's coughing. She's calling for her mom. Oh, that's a trick. Don't fall for it. It's a trick.
I don't want to go to hell.
Oh my God. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you lost me. I got you into the trick. Now there's beeping. They're showing like, they're dying. There's a dog fighting. A lot of lights. Oh, somebody spit on somebody. There's just a lot of fighting going on. There's a dad who's just...
One girl dies.
Oh, one girl lives, one girl dies, so they're going to have to choose. Oh, boy. Here we go. Now just a bunch of different images quickly in black and white. The Exorcist, believer.
Wow, well done.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, it's great.
That's really good.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like we just watched the whole movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think
This
we're
is the
done.
first time Jenny's done trailers before. This is the first time we've lost her to actually watching it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I did. I got right into it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
you did.
I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. It doesn't have great reviews right now, like I was saying, so I'm a little worried. But you said it's a horror movie, first of all, and it hasn't even been
They
released
always
yet.
get reviewed poorly.
Yeah, in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm excited, though. My dad and I are going to see
You
it tomorrow.
love exorcism movies.
I do. And there
It's your
hasn't been a
jam.
good one since The Exorcism of Emily Rose. That was the last great paranormal movie that was ever released,
Okay.
in my opinion,
All
that was
right.
believable.
A lot of courtroom scenes.
Yeah.
That's why it was so good. It was real.
Also, it's not believable. It's a, you know,
It's not.
It was loosely based on a true story,
Very
first of all.
loosely.
pretty
And
loosely.
I
Whenever
thought
they use the word loosely, you know it's just not even close to it
And
at
you know
all.
what? There was nobody on fire and houses burning down
so-
and like crawling on the. Well, there's a bit of crawling.
Right, because a
I
house
loved it.
burning is unrealistic, but a child being overtaken by a demon.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
Exactly. Thank you, Brady.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yeah,
you.
well done.
Well done.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right. Well, Bruce Springsteen is on rest right now from his doctors. His tour has been postponed, and that's okay. I'm hoping things turn around
Yeah.
for Bruce.
Yes.
And in 2024, they'll reschedule all these dates. If you've never seen Bruce live, you must see him live.
Incredible, right?
3 hours plus every night.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. So I guess his rider got out there. You'd think after 30 or 40 years, it would have leaked a little sooner.
Sure.
But,
Yeah,
no,
but okay.
but it's out there now.
And he's like always touring, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
all the
he
time.
tours a ton.
So a lot of people say, what's the difference between Kid Rock and Bruce Springsteen?
Okay.
There are many. Bruce Springsteen doesn't pretend to hate Budweiser like Kid Rock does.
Sure.
He actually hates it. Bruce
Okay.
Springsteen hates Budweiser.
Okay.
According to his tour rider, the band needs 6 types of alcoholic drinks, including 6 bottles of quality beer, in quotes, that are not Budweiser,
Okay.
in quotes.
There you go.
Gotcha, okay.
Like that is specific.
enough.
He also requires chicken soup with lots of broth before the show.
All right.
Huh. Okay.
After it, he wants 16 cold, fresh shrimp with homemade seafood sauce
All right.
Wow.
and 2 bags of rolled gold pretzels with no substitution.
He likes the
Wow.
roll gold.
Okay, it's gotta be that.
He also needs hand-squeezed lemon juice, 6 hard-boiled eggs with the yolks removed, peeled and sliced apples, and cubed watermelon.
Wow.
Also, he requires a massage therapist and a manicurist who can do, quote, a man and a woman's acrylic nail work.
Okay.
Huh.
So
I guess
those are
there's
some
the
of
band, the
specifics.
whole band, and
Sure.
he's probably got like backup singers and
sure,
stuff on
yeah.
stage, right?
And he wants everybody's nails
Sure,
to look
everybody's got to be looking
Honestly,
great.
I don't think any of this sounds all that
Yeah,
crazy.
me neither.
No,
I mean,
nor do
peeling
I.
apples is a bit of a pain in the ass, but whatever.
Yeah, but that's whatever.
Yeah.
So it's the little things, though, that I break down,
Okay.
like the shrimp. 16 of them, very specific.
Exactly 16,
Right?
yeah.
And then with homemade seafood sauce,
Yeah.
well, there's a lot of pressure.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
whoever has to bring because they would send somebody from the venue to go and buy all this stuff.
Exactly.
Who's getting the
And then
homemade
that person has to go
Yep.
like
or go to their kitchen? And
Sure.
Like,
He wants it fresh.
Bruce.
He doesn't want it from a can or a bottle. No.
and this person is probably like a lowly intern or whatever, some 22-year-old kid Googling fish sauce recipes. Help.
I don't even like fish.
Yeah.
that's a little too specific,
Yeah.
I think, isn't it?
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. But the tour rider, I guess, gets deeper and deeper. I guess as you go, I thought artists mellowed as they got older and they wanted less. I didn't think they wanted more. I thought if you were like 23, blowing up the world, your list would be crazy.
I think it has
nutso.
mellowed. I think it's mellowed from what Springsteen wanted in the 80s. I think this is probably much more loosey-goosey.
Homemade seafood
Yeah,
sauce.
and I think it is. I think probably when
so
riders
extra.
were even more insane,
Yeah.
70s, 80s and stuff, his probably was too. I think he probably has mellowed. He's mellowed to homemade seafood sauce and peeled apples.
Yeah.
But
And how many cases of beer did he want? 5 cases? 6
He
cases?
said 6 types of alcoholic
Okay.
drinks,
All right.
including 6 bottles of quality beer.
Okay, so it's not that much.
No.
He's not looking for like a party. You know what I mean?
Once again, if you're the kid in the liquor store looking around, of
course.
what's quality?
What do I get? Yeah. And
I'm
is he
gonna
okay
make
with
seafood sauce.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I left my oven on. I gotta go home and stir it.
Can you ask what's a quality beer?
The boss needs seafood sauce.
Yeah.
Your boss? No, Bruce
The
Springsteen.
boss.
Mr. Springsteen wants seafood sauce.
The poor kid's just in the shadows watching Bruce take a bite of the shrimp. So nervous.
And counting. That's 14,
Yeah.
50. He's on his 16th piece. Is there enough sauce?
Yes, I did it.
Hey, young man, you should bottle that.
Yeah.
He gives him a little tap on the chin. You take care.
What do you know about acrylic nails, kid?
Oh boy.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
It was about a month or so ago. I was off for a day.
Yeah.
And the three of you were talking. I don't know how you guys got on the topic, but just things you wanted to accomplish in the world of sports.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you guys all believe that you could kick like a field goal
No.
in
I never.
Nope.
I wanted to
Nope.
take the putt.
a
Nope.
football game.
Brady
Okay.
believed
Never.
that he could do it
Just
and
Brady.
said no issue.
I'll break it down, okay? It was a hypothetical that we were discussing. We were saying in a professional setting with your country's hopes and dreams on the line, which one would you most want to attempt? Like, which one would you nail? A free throw, a penalty kick, a 6-foot putt, or a 25-yard field goal? And I said, hey, I think I can do the field goal because I'm going to have a whole bunch of dudes running at me, and my adrenaline's going to kick in, and I'm going to be able to just power through and make that kick.
My argument was the thing is what you want to do is not look like a moron.
Yeah.
And what are you most likely to not look like a moron? And I thought Lionel Messi sometimes kicks a penalty kick over the net. Sometimes he gets stopped. So the thing is, there's nobody running at you. Your best shot, whether you score or not, you won't look like a moron taking a soccer penalty kick.
Okay,
That's the best opportunity.
You guys, you can't get into this debate again
Okay,
because
all right.
it could go on forever.
But
So-
Brady is sure that he'd be able to make field goals when the pressure is on, and he's got linebackers running at him.
And then, the Ottawa Red Blacks heard us have this conversation, which is
Right.
kind of embarrassing on its own. And they reached out. And guys, they invited us to go kick field goals.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
who's on the banana phone with us this morning?
We are joined right now by Lewis Ward, who is the kicker for the Ottawa Red Blacks.
Good morning, Lewis. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thanks. How are you guys?
Good. Well, thanks for letting us be a part of this day where we went down there and you guys let us kick these footballs. Overall, before we get into the real details, and of course the video will be online, overall your impression of our kicking was...
I would say better than average.
Okay, all right.
Okay, he obviously took me out of that equation.
So I was going to say, was any part of you even remotely impressed?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, we hit some decent field goals there. So,
Yes.
like I said, better than average. I mean, we do a lot of camps and involved with a lot of different people, and all you guys, I would say, did very well.
Wow. Now, do you need any instructors for these camps?
my
Because we
God,
are
Brady, that is
available.
not-
We
I
finished
was going
work
to
pretty
offer us,
early.
if we get a few months time off, or if somebody,
that's a good idea.
let's say you got
I
injured.
mean, I definitely
could
wouldn't
back up.
mind a hand, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Lewis, how long have you been kicking for? When did you start playing? How many years ago?
I mean, I played soccer growing up, so that kind of, that's where you get your skill from for the most part. But I started in high school. First time I played football was in high school. But I didn't take kicking super seriously until probably second year university.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Cool.
Okay. I would have
That's
thought
amazing.
it would have been earlier than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so how much of being a good kicker has to do with leg flexibility? And which none of us have any of that at all. Like, my hamstring is basically, it's as tight as it possibly can be. Is that what's holding me back from being a good kicker?
Yeah, it's that.
That's
yeah.
not it.
It might be that that has a factor for sure, but
Okay.
yeah, it's a bit of balance, right? Power, mobility,
Yeah.
flexibility, all those kinds of things, and then obviously the technique. We saw that when you hit the ball on the sweet spot, you don't have to hit it as hard. The ball just kind of bounces.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so Lewis, am I kind of right though? Like, would you overthink it if there were no people running at you? Don't you find that in the moment there's people running at you, trying to hit you, trying to get the ball? Does your adrenaline take over, and do you just sort of, I don't know, get locked into the zone and not overthink
No,
things?
Brady, it's his skill. It is not his brain.
I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah, I mean, I would say in game, I wouldn't say it's easier. There are a lot more moving parts than what we did, off a tee. But in game, we have a pretty solid operation with the, long snapper and Richie holding that. It all happens, like Richie said, in 1.3 seconds with the guys rushing.
Right.
So with that time, guys aren't normally in your face type thing. So it doesn't really, you don't think about that too much. But yeah, there's definitely an adrenaline part of it, and there's kind of a rhythm part of it when the whole operation comes into play.
Yeah.
Can I
that
say
makes
in
sense.
my defense, I was so afraid I was going to kick somebody.
Sure, yeah.
Like, I was so terrified I was going to
Absolutely.
hurt someone.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Well, and it's funny.
That's the only reason.
I was watching the video with my wife, and she said you weren't afraid that you were going to kick his hand.
Yeah.
And like poor Richie's, holding the ball for us every time we're kicking, and I thought didn't even cross my mind that I would
Really?
kick his
No,
hand.
it's true.
That's all I could think about.
No.
And Richie was great. He said, don't worry about it. I promise you're not going to all know to move or whatever. And I still could. I was too worried.
Well, we're talking to Lewis Ward, the kicker for the Ottawa Red Blacks. My stepdaughter, Anna, plays for the St. Mark's football team, and she's the kicker. And there's a lot of young people listening right now, Lewis. What's the one piece of advice you'd give a young kicker right now listening?
I would say stay patient. I mean, it's definitely not something like other athletics that comes sort of right away. It takes a lot of years, a lot of discipline and skill. And then basically just focus on your basics, which is what I would say is ball contact. If you can master your ball contact, stay patient with that, then I think that's where you'll sort of start with your real growth and success from that point, because then everything else will come a little easier.
So that's where you'd say we've mastered ball
Okay,
contact. Is that what you're getting at, Lewis?
Yeah, we are great. No, but actually, guys, we're talking to like football royalty right now. Lewis, you have a professional football record, not just a CFL record, but a professional football record, right? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's correct. In my rookie year, and then it actually went so far as into August of my second year, I missed one field goal in my first game in the CFL, and then I didn't miss until the following August. So
Wow. That is awesome.
Good.
Yeah. So
So
69
it's probably
field goals
about-
straight, right?
yeah, 69 in a row. The previous record was 44, I believe.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
You crushed
Dude.
it.
Yeah.
That's
Good for
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. When's the next Red Blacks game so people can see you in action?
It will be the end of the season. It'll be the last game. I believe it's October 28th, I believe. I think it's somewhere in that last weekend
Excellent.
in
Okay.
Toronto. Unfortunately, they won't get to see me play, I had an injury a couple weeks ago that put me out
no.
for a year.
We're available.
Yeah, I mean, Lewis,
Yeah.
this is lining up really well.
Yeah, no, Lewis is cutting out. His phone's cutting out. Lewis, thank you to you and the rest of the team. Can you say thanks to everybody when you see them? We appreciate
that's so
the time. You guys are amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
It was
you.
a lot of fun. Thank you.
That
Cheers.
was so fun.
And check out Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you call it now, Facebook, all that stuff. You can see the video of the hot tub in action, kicking that ball.
Killing
In
it.
action is a bit of a stretch. But anyway.
Crushed it.
There's a couple good kicks in there.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.